I just wanted to say first off, thank you for your time and for Baltimore's new sports talk show, Nitty Gritty Sports.
What up, Keith? I appreciate you tuning in today on Muggsy Monday, man.
Yeah, what's going on, Muggs? So I had a little backstory before I got to my questions. My dad actually grew up in the Lafayette Projects 200 building. So we were living in Virginia at the time, and he took me to a game when the Hornets came and played at the Scope. So he was like, "Watch this, I know Muggs," and he called you over. I was like, "You know, I called you over," so he introduced me to you. So I always thought that was a cool story.
Well, everybody knew each other in Lafayette Projects. I mean, it was just like the village. Every parent took
Yes,
care of
sir.
each other, even though it was a rough neighborhood to grow up in, but we all looked out for each other. So if he grew up in 200 building and I grew up in 1035 and then moved down to the low rise, so that's right around the corner for us. So again, tell was up to Pops.
Oh yeah, well I'll tell him that. So I'm gonna get right
Absolutely.
to the questions, Muds. Talk to us. Who was the toughest person you had to guard besides Michael Jordan?
Oh, well, shit. It started for me, Magic. Magic was the guy for me. Magic Johnson and Isaiah Thomas. Those two guys, man, really stood out in the league. And everybody forget about Mark Price. Mark Price was a
Mm,
shooter back then. Night
yeah,
in,
my
night out,
price was
had
tough.
big tough shot. Yeah. So between Magic Johnson and Isaiah Thomas, and then again Mark Price, those are some tough guys to be battling. Oh, I can't leave out Gary Payton as well.
Oh yeah, the glove. You can't forget him.
Yeah.
So we know your college coach Tracy passed earlier this month. Rest in peace. But briefly discuss his impact on your life as a young man coming out of Baltimore.
Man, Coach Tasty he was it for me. A lot of schools were kind of second guessing, wanting to not wanting to pull the trigger, but he went full circle. I mean, he came in blazing. I mean, came to my house in Lafayette Projects, visited me and my
Yeah,
mom, sat on the couch, and it kind of sold me on Wake Forest, and I didn't regret anything from my decision going there. So I'm very
mm,
thankful for Coach Tasty.
yeah, definitely. So going back to Baltimore, do you consider that infamous Dunbar team the best high school team ever assembled?
Absolutely. I believe we were the best team ever assembled. I mean, you hear a
I
lot of,
agree.
talk about the Mont Vernon teams and, a couple of teams that's out there today. But, I mean, we had, again, we made history in 87. Myself, the late Reggie Lewis, and Reggie Williams. So, and then we had
Yes,
our
sir.
guy, David Wingate, already there. So, I feel like we were the best team assembled.
Yes, sir. One more question before I get out of here. Just talk to us one word, one or two words to describe Baltimore's impact on you, not only as a man but on your career.
Um, it man, what can I say about Lafayette, about Baltimore, the city of Baltimore? That's where it all started. God had a big plan for me. I still have my relatives and all my friends still back there. So, I always consider Baltimore my home.
Yeah.
Keith, man, I appreciate you tuning
I
in, man.
appreciate you,
Let me ask you
Muggs.
one. Actually, ask you one question.
Yes,
What
sir.
has Baltimore did for you in terms of your impact and being on the radio show?
Well, it's just allowing me to build the community, reach out to my community. It's allowed us to give athletes who don't have that platform at times, that platform to discuss their various business ventures, um, their different activities they're doing in the community. So, Baltimore's impact on me is very heavy. I mean, this is my city. This is where I was born. So, I wear it on my heart, wear it on my sleeve, and I'm just fortunate enough to be in this position to allow athletes to tell their story. So I'm
Yeah.
just a fan of yours, Muggs, and everything that you've done. So I appreciate your time, definitely.
Thank you for that, and keep doing what you do, man. Stay safe, all right, and God bless you and your family.
Yes, sir. Take care.
You too, buddy.
All right, Muggs.
All right. All right. That was a great conversation.